Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Character Select. My name is Dave, and with me today is...
Spiky.
And we are playing more Ace Attorney. It has been a number of years since we played this game.
Oh, you didn't say it. You didn't say it, you coward.
What didn't I say?
It's been 6-7 years.
Oh, fuck you.
You have to say it in the first 10 seconds for the algorithm.
Oh my god. You know what? I'm okay with being a coward on that one. But it's been 6-7 years since we played this game, so the last time we played, we did Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. So we are going to move on to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Justice for All, which is a bit shorter. Because if you remember, the original...
so long.
The original Ace Attorney had 5 cases. 4 cases that were in the original game.
Yeah.
Plus the bonus case. Justice for All only has 4 cases, including the tutorial case, so it's shorter. But since the last time that we played this space, they've come out with the Apollo Justice Ace Attorney trilogy. And oh man, it has one of my favorite games in there, which is Dual Destinies, and a game that I've never played, which is Spirit of Justice. So, we might get to that.
On the track record, if this is a trilogy and that's a trilogy, it's going to be what?
7 million years before we get to it.
Well, it depends on which game in the trilogy it is. Because if it's the middle one, it's like 12 years.
It's the middle one. Alright.
12 years.
Episode 1, The Lost Turnabout.
Do you remember any of the voices we did for these?
God, no. Ugh. How did I get into this mess? That's far enough. You can't run forever, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Oh, Lord. What have I done wrong?
Didn't I?
Yeah,
I cannot allow you to go on like this.
But I'm just a simple defense attorney.
Silence. You are no longer worthy of your title.
Damn.
Now you're just an ADA.
September 8th, 9:08 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1.
That's funny.
What a nightmare. I bet it was this ringtone that caused it. I really shouldn't be dozing off right before a trial starts anyway. Huh. Looks like they hung up. Ah, good. I finally found it. Oh! Talk about a close call. I hate to do this to you, but... It's nothing personal, Mr. Attorney.
He's just Ace Attorney from... Phoenix Wright from JoJo.
A few minutes later, District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. Ow. My head. It's throbbing. Why does it feel so foggy in there? Go for it.
Good morning.
Gah! Good morning.
What's wrong? You don't look well. People are at their best first thing in the morning. Where's that fighting spirit?
Sorry, but can you please turn the cheeriness down? My head sort of hurts.
Roger that.
Am I in trouble or something?
Huh? Trouble?
Well, wait, never mind. You're a policewoman, right? I thought maybe I had done something wrong?
What are you talking about? I'm the one in trouble.
What?
I'm placing my life in your hands today, Mr. Phoenix, right?
Life in my hands?
You promised me. You said you would prove that I was not guilty.
Not guilty?
Just when I thought all hope was lost, when all the other lawyers had laughed me off. Leave it to me, you said. You, the one and only Phoenix Wright, came in to save the day. And just like that, I was moved to tears, sir. I'll never forget what you're doing for me, ever.
What is this girl babbling about?
Actually, I'd really love to watch court proceedings, and I always root for you to win. When I'm off duty, I like to come here and... What's wrong? You've been acting really strange. You keep staring at me.
So, just to point out once again, we pointed this out in the first series, but this is based on the Japanese legal system, which is adversarial, as opposed to the U.S. court system, which is evidentiary. But basically, the idea here is that if you are in a Japanese courtroom, you're probably guilty. And it's a very, very hard way of proving that somebody is not guilty.
I can't remember what the Australian... Have you ever been called for jury duty, by the way?
I have, and then I moved out of the state before the actual jury duty started, so I didn't go. Completely coincidentally, I might add. I was excited to do it. But no, I've never done jury duty.
I was called, I think, last year or the year before and didn't do it. I was too far away.
Yeah.
By train. I don't know how it works. Whatever. Doesn't matter.
Well, this is also not a jury system here in this game. It's strictly up to the judge.
Yeah.
Because what they're determining Good.
I'm assuming there's different courts types as well.
Right. So this is the preliminary court system where you have a maximum of 3 days to either prove guilt or innocence. And if you're guilty, you go to the full court system, which has multiple judges, but then it's just like a rubber stamp thing. Once you get there, you're basically guilty and you're never getting out. So you have to prove somebody not guilty in this preliminary court system, otherwise they're screwed, essentially. It's weird and kind of bizarre, but it makes for good storytelling, so.
You're making me kind of nervous, sir.
Oh, sorry. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So, this might sound bad, but, who are you?
What? Mr. Wright, how can you say that? How can you do this to the fragile heart of a girl about to go on trial? You're absolutely horrible.
No, I didn't mean it like that.
Is this how a defense attorney treats his clients, sir? I can't believe this.
No, it's just... Well, I think you have the wrong person.
Yes, I'm...
Who am I? Why am I drawing a blank? The trial will begin shortly. Will the defendant and her lawyer please proceed to the courtroom immediately?
The trial's about to start. I'm counting on you in there, okay?
Sure. Huh. Guess I must have amnesia. Let's see. What can I piece together? From the sound of things, it's probably safe to say that I'm a defense attorney. And that girl, I said I'd prove her not guilty. Can't believe I made such an irresponsible promise. Someone please tell me this is just a bad dream. Why do I get the feeling this is one dream I won't be waking up from? Ugh. How do you get a tutorial into a game when the character knows exactly what they're supposed to be doing? Answer, give them amnesia.
It's the same as every other game. Like, you take away all of the powers, all of the weapons.
They have to do this for every single Ace Attorney game, and every single time they do it in a new and interesting way.
The court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
What is it, Mr. Wright?
Are you talking to me?
Do you see any other defense attorneys here?
I guess not.
Now then, are you ready?
Well, are we?
What happens if you say no? Just like before.
I honestly don't know. What if I said no? Would that be all right?
Of course it would.
Then why bother asking to begin with? Actually, you see, Your Honor, my memory is kind of...
The court will not hear the defense's excuses. Because the defendant is a member of the police, this case is under great scrutiny. Therefore, we must make this trial fair but swift. I believe I have told you this before. I hope you're not telling me you've forgotten.
Actually, I have.
Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please.
Yes, Your Honor. As I'm sure you're well aware, the defendant is accused of killing her lover. What's worse, her lover was a fellow police officer. A policeman? You did what to a policeman?
It wasn't me. And besides, Dustin and I, we weren't lovers like that.
In any case, the prosecution will prove that the guilty party is none other than the defendant.
Very well. Mr. Payne, please call your first witness.
It's been a while, Mr. Wright. Let's see what you've learned since last time. Do you remember him at all? We kind of showed him his pants. First case.
I'm assuming it was the first case, but I don't remember this one.
I won't show you any mercy this time, rookie. Okay, and who are you again? The prosecution calls Detective Dick Gumshoe to the stand.
Here we go. Don't let me down, Mr. Wright.
Nowhere to hide. I'm so dead. Witness, please state your name and occupation.
Do you remember the voice you did for Gumshoe?
Okay.
Hey, it's me, Gumshoe.
It's
No. More.
Hey, it's me, Gumshoe. My name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm More what?
Yeah.
Hey, it's me, Gumshoe.
Oh yeah. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir.
This is not Boston.
It's not Boston. He's like Bronxton. Look, I'm doing my best, all right?
You don't look very well, detective.
Well, sir, the defendant, she works under me, so you know... You work under that detective?
Yes, sir. And while I was a trainee, he was always watching out for me, sir. He's such a wonderful guy, sir. I'll never forget what he's done for me.
Okay, calm down. I believe you. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Yes, sir. It happened at the park near headquarters, Expose Park. The victim was one of the local cops, Dustin Prince. He was pushed down from the benches on the upper path, sir. The landing beat his body up bad and snapped his neck. The details are listed in the report that was distributed yesterday.
Ah, yes. The autopsy report, correct? You really are just talking to yourself.
Why do I not remember getting a copy?
I see. Everything is in order here. Even the estimated time of death is unusually well documented.
The victim's watch stopped from the impact of the landing, sir. The results of the autopsy confirmed the time of death. If I may, Your Honor, the prosecution would like to submit this photograph.
Can I just say that it's really creepy that watches are designed to stop if they break, and so you know when they stopped? Isn't that weird?
I mean, for an
No, not digital, obviously.
Right. But like an analog watch doesn't necessarily show the time that it broke. If it's a sufficient impact, then the hands could get knocked out of alignment.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is creepy when that does happen.
Very well. The court accepts it into evidence.
Crime photo 1, added to the court record.
Now then, I recall at yesterday's preliminary... I can't say.
Yeah.
A very important piece of evidence is brought to our attention.
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, sir. Yes, I guess?
Mr. Wright, is your head on right today? There was a very crucial piece of evidence found under the victim's body.
What's it?
Have you lost your mind?
Well, actually, it's just nerves. Give me a second.
What? How can you talk like such an amateur? I thought you were pro, sir. Alright, sir. I'll help you through this. At a time like this, maybe you ought to take a glance at the court record.
Court record?
You fucking idiot. Yep, info about evidence and people involved with this case are all listed there, sir. You can look at the court record by pressing right bumper.
Ta-da! It's my all-important badge. It shows that I'm a defense attorney. I found this in my pocket, but I don't remember what it means or how it got there. Time of death, 9/6 at 6:28 p.m. Cause, broken neck. Body also covered in bruises. Found under the victim's body, pieces of nearsighted lenses were found nearby. And the victim fell from the walking path above. Alright. So there's a new thing in this game. First of all, we have profiles for everybody, which is great and all. But we can now present these as evidence, too. They'll go over that in a bit. RB, huh? You really know what you're talking about, don't you?
It's too bad I'm not right? Just think, I could totally be a legal aid instead.
Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
Court is in session. Save your chit-chat for later.
Sorry, Your Honor. Well, I guess I'd better check the court record and see what I can find. What was it again? RB?
Alright, Mr. Wright, let's see if your notes are in order. What was the piece of evidence found underneath the victim's body?
Well,
The
glasses. Yeah. That's simple, Your Honor. A broken pair of glasses.
That's right.
The victim grabbed his killer's glasses as he was being shoved, sir, and held on to them as he fell.
Hey, why are you giving me the evil eye?
Those glasses you're wearing.
Yes, this is my spare pair. But these glasses they found at the crime scene are not mine, I swear, sir.
Also, can I just point out that she's got feathers all over herself and her name is Maggie Bird?
I think that's the point.
You sure about that?
And she's a woman, so she's also a bird.
Mm-hmm.
Look, it was a coincidence on the same day I accidentally stepped on mine.
A coincidence, she says. Ugh. Your Honor, I have further evidence to present.
Oh, you have more.
And this evidence is very decisive.
Very well. Let's hear from our witness about this evidence.
Alright, testimony time. There's something even more incriminating than the glasses under the victim's body, sir. During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area, but he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie, sir. This piece of evidence in the glasses, it's hard not to say she's the culprit. This is a picture of the writing, Your Honor.
Why, this is... Yes, I can see her name clearly is written there.
The prosecution would like to submit this picture.
Understood. The court accepts it into evidence.
Crime photo 2 added to the court record. As if the glasses alone didn't make you look suspicious. The victim even wrote your name on as clear as day on the ground.
But I already told you, those glasses aren't mine.
And how do you explain his dying message?
It's a conspiracy! I'm not guilty, sir!
Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Cross-examine?
This is it. I'm counting on you.
Sure. But what am I supposed to do?
What? This isn't like you at all. Normally this part where you get in the witnesses' faces.
Get in their faces and do what?
I guess there's no way around it. Okay, I'm gonna lend you a hand. Prosecution's witnesses all hide things from the court, which means they lie from time to time.
Lie? But isn't that detective your superior?
Well, even if they don't mean to lie, sometimes people just remember things wrong.
Like that detective. Does sort of look like a scatterbrain.
It doesn't matter. Either way, it's bad for us, sir. That's why when you question witnesses, you have to find and expose their lies.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
Yes, Your Honor. Talk about trial by fire. There was nothing. As long as I can expose the lies, we should be alright. Alright, so. We have not yet learned about pressing them, so we don't need to. Something even more incriminating than the glasses under the victim's body. During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area, but he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie, sir. This piece of evidence in the glasses, it's hard not to say she's the culprit. So we have to present some sort of evidence to dispute some of this.
Okay. Well, the only evidence that we're aware of is the contact lenses. Is it right?
Well, we've got the autopsy report, the glasses, the crime photo 1, and the crime photo 2. So, crime photo 1... Sure. Crime photo 2... Sure.
Hey, hold on. Can you go back to the crime photo 1? Is he pointing in the...
Yeah, his finger is there.
He is. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the glasses.
Oh, nearsighted lenses are part of the glasses. They're not contact lenses.
Right. And then the autopsy report. Now, it's worth pointing out, it has been many years since I've played this. I know who the culprits are in each of these cases. I don't know how to get there anymore. I've completely forgotten. So...
Okay.
So, what's the discrepancy here? What's the lie?
How did he write the name if his neck was broken?
Objection!
Nope. How exactly?
How exactly?
Yeah, blah, blah, blah.
No.
Yeah, it's just mistaken. Okay, there is something that I've been holding from you. Remember when I said that there's something else in the game? It's clearly the defendant's name, Maggie, sir.
But that's a different spelling.
Objection!
How does he know that, though?
Because it's in the court record. It's written down.
Oh. What is it?
What's come over me? Without thinking, I just blurted out, "Objection!" And I yelled it at the top of my lungs, finger outstretched, ready to take on my opponent. What a rush! Detective Gumshoe! You talking to me, pal? Please state the defendant's name for me. What are you trying to prove with this futile exercise, Mr. Wright? You'll see. This is a very crucial line of questioning. Actually, Mr. Payne, you can answer. The defendant's name, if you please. Where is this ridiculous question coming from? The defendant's name is Maggie Bird. I think someone needs to check the court record. What? It says right here that it's Maggie Bird. Ah! Looks like the bird caught the cat napping.
What's going on here?
I have no idea either, sir. As you can see, the victim did indeed leave a name, Maggie, with an IE. However, the defendant's name is actually spelled Maggie with an EY. This is a blatant contradiction of facts.
Oh.
How about that? I hadn't even noticed. But maybe the victim didn't know how to spell her name correctly. May I remind you, it was you who said the defendant is accused of killing her lover. If they were truly lovers, it would be impossible for him to have not known her name. No!
This is very true. Mr. Payne!
Yes, Your Honor?
Are you absolutely certain that the defendant and the victim, Dustin Prince, were in fact lovers?
Also, did you realize that his name is Dustin Prince? As in dusting Prince? As in dusting fingerprints?
Yeah.
It's so dumb.
I didn't get it. But...
It's going to get worse.
No, it's always like this.
Yes, I am quite certain, Your Honor. They were a well-known couple in the police force.
Detective Gumshoe, please testify for the court the relationship between the victim and the defendant.
Yes, sir. Dustin and Maggie. Officer Prince and Officer Bird had been going out for about half a year. It sounded like they were even talking about marriage. The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir. Officer Bird had gotten Officer Prince a present. It was something she had bought over 2 months ago. I should know, because she came to me to ask what she should get for him.
Oh, those two sound like they were close.
Nevertheless, tragedy struck.
Yes, I see. You may cross-examine the witness, Mr. Wright.
So I don't think we're going to be able to find a contradiction here. Had been going out for about half a year. It sounded like they were even talking about marriage. Day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday. We got Officer Prince a present. It was something she had bought over 2 months ago. I should know because she came to me to ask what she should get him.
What is it this time?
That testimony didn't sound like it had any contradictions in it to me. There just wasn't anything that really stuck out as odd.
Yeah. I wonder what would happen if you try to get more information from it.
Get more information?
Yeah, you know, like how they press people on those old cop shows, sir.
So I should try pressing him, huh? Alright. So... it sounded like the
Let's find out what they got for the present, then. I think it's on the third page. Fourth page.
I got in a present.
Hold it!
You seem to know a lot about the defendant. Well, that's because, I'm her boss, and I gotta watch out for my subordinates. But even what she was going to give as a present, isn't that going a bit too far? Hey, pal, watch what you say! I know everything that happens under me. Someone so much as scratches their... I really don't need to know that much. Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness.
I agree. Even if this witness has a crush on the defendant, that should not be the point of discussion at this time.
Whoa, wait a second, why are we talking about this? It's all your fault, pal. You're guilty, guilty, guilty. I should have you arrested. I think the good detective is about that. Alright, it was something she had bought over 2 months ago. What was it?
Yeah, it must have been this one.
Over 2 months ago. Yup, she's a very considerate woman, pal. So, what was this birthday present? She got him a glove.
A single glove? Why would she give him only one?
Actually, Your Honor, the glove in question is a baseball glove.
Oh, I see. A baseball glove.
Officer Prince was a huge baseball fan. A baseball glove? Huh. Yeah. Just now, I believe you said that the present was something she had bought over 2 months ago. Yeah. Are you saying she bought the glove at a store that far in advance? Nah, nothing like that, pal. Then, what is it like? She ordered it. It was custom made. Custom made? The glove was custom made? Yep, that's what I said.
So the glove was custom made.
Your Honor, I really don't see how this glove is related to this case.
Yes, it would seem there is little relevance. What do you think, Mr. Wright? Do you think this glove is really relevant to the case? He's not wearing a glove.
Right. Where is it?
It seems to be relevant. It's the reason they were together.
I don't know where this will lead me, but... Of course it's relevant. That glove is the key to this whole case.
Yes, bluffing to the max. Don't say that out loud in court. Now this is the Mr. Right I know. I'm so happy you're back, sir. I was wondering how long it would take. This is great.
Huh. Pressing people. Feels like I've done this before. As if I used to do this to squeeze information from even the most tight-lipped people.
Very well. As if you were that convinced, let's hear some more on the matter.
Actually, I brought the glove with me today. And?
Why didn't you say so earlier? Hurry and show the glove to the court.
Well, I didn't think it had anything to do with this case. Anyway, this is it, sir.
It's a banana, isn't it?
A birthday present from Maggie to the victim.
It is just straight up a bunch of bananas.
Officer Prince really liked the color yellow. And that's why you had to special order it?
Yep, that's right. That and one other reason.
Well, I think this court has heard enough. It is clear that the victim and the defendant were involved with each other.
Yes, that's correct, Your Honor.
Now, if that is true, it brings up an important question. Was the name Maggie really written by the victim?
I see your point, Your Honor. Detective Gumshoe, please tell the court a little more about the name on the ground. Yes, sir. And he'll do that next time on Character Select. Because we've already been going for 30 minutes. I love this game. This game is so
wow,
fun.
it hasn't felt like 30 minutes at
Mhm.
all. I guess
just-
it's because we're speaking everything.
It just goes so
Like-
smooth. But thank you very much for watching. Make sure to click that like button down below if you liked it. And, yeah,
Yeah, I guess
that's a bunch
him
of
being
bananas.
a lawyer is just
Something.
a defense attorney is just genetic, I guess.
Well, so amnesia can knock you for a loop and prevent surface thoughts, but like training and stuff, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. I don't know. I don't know mental stuff. I'm not psychiatrist, psychologist, psychiatrist. Perfect.